led by
What up? What up? What up, Dow? Live and direct, man. Bet y'all thought I was gonna be Teece, huh? Nah, my man Teece. Where my glasses at? My man Teece gonna be coming in a minute, but for right now, you know, I took control. I done took over the studio, man. I took over the studio. That's what's going on right now. After a great night yesterday, for those who watched the show yesterday, I went 3-0. Well, actually 2-0 on the show, but 3-0 on my Twitter plays. I wasn't able to give out the North Carolina Wilmington on the show because it was already going, but they covered. And then I also had Ohio first half. They smashed. And then I had the under in the there's a trend play on the under in the Villanova game. And I slided by 5 points on that one. So I was had a good day yesterday, trying to keep that same energy and move on to today, man. How y'all feeling out there? Who we got in the chat so far? My man DZ says Ohio was money. Wasn't it money? You know, it's one thing when you're able to have those plays that simply just, you know, go out the gate and just take off and be great. You know, those are good days, but you know, those days when you got to sweat it out a little bit, like I had to sweat it out with the under and the Villanova, those have an emotional bond to it. So I like those plays as well. But I only have 2 good plays today, which I'm going to go over with you guys before my man Teece come on here. And let me get these plays going. Also, shout out to my man Terrell Riley in the house. What up, Dow? Oh, yeah, my man T says, don't forget that first half over in Delaware, which we created on the show. We came up with that one actually on the actual show. We talked about it, and my man Teece, he jumped on it right away after the show. He got it at, I believe it was 64. And yes, that one went over for sure. They were scoring like crazy, even without Delaware's help early, because Delaware didn't score many points in the first half. But they would basically got ran up on quick. So that one cashed easy as well. So 2 easy cashers yesterday. I don't expect today's plays to come across that easy. So I had to do some extra work today and go in here. First off, I'm going to go with my first one right here. Boom. Butler plus 8.5. Now, Butler coming into playing Creighton. Both teams are basically dealing with some injury problems on both teams. But Creighton, on the other hand, who's been missing their big man, hasn't been winning or playing well without him at all, which to some degree for me, that raises an eyebrow for me, because in college sports, you should be able to plug and play some players here and there. For you to totally lose, I believe it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games in a row. I'm not sure exactly when he went out, but 6 games in a row coming into this one, and you're the favorite by 8.5. It was 7.5, and it's going up. I must be crazy for being on Butler on the other side. But the way I see it, Butler's also missing their guard, Marcus Shaver, who's day-to-day, could show up today or not, but he's a great contributor to their squad. And without his presence, they lost, but they lost to UConn, and he wasn't there for the Cal game, and they won. So I don't know the damaging effect he's having on this Butler team. This Butler team was supposed to be pretty good coming out, got beat a few times, taken out of the top 25. Creighton team over here, 6-6 right now, struggling ATS, 6-6. while Butler's a whopping 7-4-1 ATS. And that's another reason why I like the Butler play right here. Overall, I don't see these two teams really being too far from each other. This is conference play right here in the Big East. We talked about that last night with Villanova. Things change. I think it's just too many points right here for Butler, a team who has just as much will as the other squad, Creighton, right here. But it seems like, according to covers, it's kind of a public bet to be betting on the Bulldogs right here. And the Sharps are all over Creighton. Maybe they do know something. I don't know. But we're not sure. Well, more than likely, Creighton's going to be getting Clockenburner back, their big center. But me in college sports, again, I kind of fade injuries. Am I supposed to believe he just jumps up onto his feet and hops in the game and just starts balling out? Some players do, but a lot of players don't. He's coming from the center position. It's going to take a little while to get some adjustments to that. I kind of like the first half a little bit with that one as well, but I'm just going to take the big number with the 8.5, and I'm going to go full game with that one with Butler. And that was basically my greatest look on that one, is that these teams are basically kind of even. Butler does outrank them in defense. So I'm going with the defensive team, that the two teams I feel are just about even. Both are injury prone. Coaches know each other well. I expect the Big East battle right here. It's going to be a good game to watch, and I'm going to be all over Butler plus the 8.5. And that's it for that one. Let me jump over to my next one right here before my man Teece shows up, because I'm going to be jumping out of here in a little while, man. Got to go tend some duties, but that's why I came in a little bit early, so I can get my little piece off. My man Teece gonna come in and finish the show. So y'all stay in here, stay with the questions. Y'all know how we do it right here, Who-Bangin Sports on the College Basketball Hangout. Shout out to Anthony Diaz. Shout out to Terrell Riley and our guy ODZ169 for showing up in the chat so far. I know there's plenty of more of you out here, so don't feel free to jump in the chat and say what you got to say. So next one for me is this Boise game. Boise is playing a little out of conference game right here. So, I like them a little bit in this out of conference spot right here. Boise's been doing very, 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 very good. Let me pull this up real quick. We'll need a refresher.
All right, my guy needs some fucking help here, so.
Hey, man, we just chilling out.
We're twins. We're twins.
Twinsies. There we go. We got the doctor prescribed specs on the day, not the cool dude stuff. We got that doctor prescribed stuff. Y'all youngsters keep getting old, and you'll figure this out. But yeah, I'm up now on this Boise game. Boise's 10-2 versus the Santa Clara, who is 11-3. Santa Clara having a beautiful season right now, but I'm not gonna say class. I'm just gonna say more of strength of schedule. I mean, Santa Clara lost to San Jose State, and they pay the big boys basically in the Mountain West, which is Boise now. I think this is value in the number with a low number with Boise, but just for show purposes, I'm going to take it on the money line. It's always a little more comfortable to do that. It's only a minus 133. Well, that's what I got it at, and basically in this one, you got the tails of two giants right here, both on a winning mark right here. But this is the first time that Santa Clara is going to be running into this defense that Boise State has, and it's kind of like college football to me, that when you meet these defenses like Boise State, that's physical, and they change the game with their defense. The offense has to reset to be able to continue going with that one. And this one, I think Boise's doing well on the offensive side of the game too. So I don't see any reason why they couldn't close this game out and win this game I think it's a neutral site anyways. But I would say on the road, but they are the road team. But I believe this is at a neutral site today. But yeah, I'm liking Boise on the money line. And I also like that Butler plus them points today. That's all I seen on the board that I really liked. I took a look at a couple others in the Mountain West, but I wasn't really feeling the vibes of those spots. I'm not trying to lay 12 points or anything like that. If I'm taking anything over 7 points, I want to be getting them. I don't want to be giving them at this point of my college basketball journey. So that's it for me, man. How you feeling today, Teece?
Well, I'm feeling good, man. Had an easy casher with Cornell earlier. Iona SMU, that is 1.5 points away from going over first half here with 2 minutes left. And Jackson State, my sleeper today against same SFA. Minute 52 left. They're down by 2. I think I'm getting like 7 or 8 in that. So happy as hell.
There you go. Talk that talk, man. Talk that talk.
Sure.
We had some cloudy days, but we got some good days right now. We're gonna keep shining, man.
Bro, I started this week off, man. I felt like I just wanted to quit and never bet basketball, let alone show my face on the show again. But that shit bounces back, man. I do mind having losing days because I hate losing money. It's just a matter of having to put some money aside so you can bet the next day and build it back up, and I knew I'd bounce back, and, so that's what it is, man. I've been doing this way too long. And did you see the ticket I have for later on?
Oh, with the field goals?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Let's bring out the golden toes in the Thursday night game today. So yeah, I like that, man. I like that ticket right there, man.
Got shitty weather too, man. I've been betting these field goal props all year. Like I stopped betting the NFL, man, just because the shit is fixed, bro. I'm done with it, man. I'm done with it. But I found my angle this year where I would bet the first score. Everybody was betting first score touchdowns. My shit has been first score field goals, and I would bet both sides. And at the beginning of the year, I'm getting like between 350 to 4 plus 410, betting $100 on each one. And it doesn't matter who cashes as long as that first score is a field goal, because I'm making money, man. You know what I mean? I'm making $300 no matter what happens. So I've been doing that all year. Although last week I bet 3 games and I lost, so I lost $600. But I made that up with Monday night with Green Bay. I parlayed that with Charlotte money line, bro. $50 paid out $1,200. Boom. So these have been paying off. They're profitable. So today's ticket, I put the Clippers last night, and I parlayed it with Jacksonville first score field goal and Jets first score field goal. So as long as that first score is a field goal tonight, I'm bringing home $700. So
there we go. We're bringing in, and that's what we're gonna do right now, man. A lot of times, we carry the burden of our bets on our shoulders by ourselves, but we're gonna carry them together today, Teece. We're gonna push through this. We're gonna, you know what? We're gonna take this streak and we're gonna run with it, man. We're gonna keep going as far as we can go until they snatch us up and tell us we gotta start all over again. But yeah, let's go. Hey, but it's almost my time, man. I gotta go.
I do want to touch on something before you get out of here, boss. That Butler game. I'm sorry, what were you on? You were on Butler?
Butler plus the points, yeah.
For the full game?
Full game, yeah.
I like the first half of that. Just because
I like Butler first half too, but I went full game because it's a bigger number, and I think it's just gonna be a more of a slugfest, and I think it's some value in the end in that number.
Yeah,
it makes a lot of sense to take Butler first half because despite who plays, if the guy comes back for Butler or if the guy comes back for Creighton, despite whatever is happening, Creighton's been going through a slump. Butler's coming off a loss that they need to, get in there and get it done right away. So I like first half too, but I'm gonna go ahead and take the big number on the 8.5.
No, I feel you. Even with Kalkbrenner, man, Creighton's been that struggle first half, man, and coming back on teams. Even when Kalkbrenner was there. So I really like that Butler play, man. I didn't look at that game. That wasn't on my card, but I think you added it on my card, to be honest with you. So
there we go. That's just we added the over yesterday. We added Butler first half today. Y'all better book that in. I got to get out of here, but you know what I'm saying. Much love. I thank everybody for coming out and great working with you, Teece. Sometimes you, sometimes me, but we get the job done. We're here for the people, and we got these plays out, and that's all that matters right here.
Absolutely, man. As long as we're giving these guys winners, something to rest their head on at night, man, I'm happy. I'm not really concerned about myself. I mean, because I'll make my money, man. You know how I do. But I'm here to help people. That back 20 years ago, when I was a young gambler, I needed somebody like me to be able to lean on and hopefully pay my electric. But I appreciate you holding it down for me, boss. And be safe out there, brother.
All right, man. I'm signing out. Y'all have a great day. Happy holidays to all y'all. If y'all don't catch me on here before the weekend, which you should. But yeah. And so far I think I'm fading Air Force tonight with Baylor. We'll just see how that goes. Yeah. So I'm out.
All right, later, bro. Be safe, bro. All right. I own the show now. Get the fuck out of here. It's my show. All right, let me see. Oh, Daisy, what up? Terrell Riley, my guy. Anthony Theus, what's good? I appreciate you all holding it down in here for me. I don't have any banners up because I came in late and I didn't give boss my please. So I'm just gonna run them down for you. If you need an up-to-date line, we could definitely shop it out. But I'm gonna let you know the first game that I have going on here for this evening. Wright State, first half, man. I don't think that's the first game, but it's the first game we're gonna talk about. So let me pull that one up. Wright State. What time do they play? So me unprepared. Come on, man. That's an everyday thing. So they're playing Miami, Ohio. So they're going into the MAC. You remember we took Wright State last week, going into the MAC with Akron, and we got the outright cover. It's the same type of situation. This Wright State team, man, goes on the road and they come out hard. Now they get blown the fuck out in the game, but I don't care about the game, man. I just care about that first 20 minutes. And Wright State can definitely hold it down for that first 20 minutes. They play a faster pace than Miami. These home court advantages don't mean anything right now, but they mean a little bit, but just out of familiarity. But I mean, you don't have the students screaming in your ears. You basically just have alumni, kicking it with their kids or grandkids at a game. So it's a pretty subdued atmosphere. So I really don't give too much cred to the home court advantage at this time of the year. But as far as the numbers go, these teams, you have to excuse me, man. I think I'm fighting a little bit of a cold here. But you have to these numbers are these teams are basically the same as far as number wise go. You have a better defensive team in Wright State. So that even just pushes. I love this play, Wright State, man. I really don't even want to talk too much more about it because there really isn't too much to say other than, I think I would like Wright State to be catching points because I would love to take some plus money on that first half. But I think I got that line at let me pull it up and I'll tell you what I got it at. I got it at -0.5 last night. If you want to give me 1 second, I'll pull that up and we'll see what we can get it at right now. And I'll check FanDuel for you guys. Now, you know what? I'll check Caesars because that's where I would go. I would go to Caesars if I'm gonna play it. That's if Caesars wants to load up for me. But let me know what you guys are on today, man. And I apologize for coming in late, but I love to see everybody in here. We got 17 heads. I need some likes, I need some likes. Throw us some likes on this show here. Let us know that you guys are watching and you give a fuck what we say. And I got that cover for the first half over. They scored 76 in Iona SMU. That one there was probably my best play of the day. And I didn't post anything, man. These lines didn't come out till super like 5, 6 in the morning. So my ass was fucking dead tired. And I didn't want to post anything. So anyway, all right, back to this Wright State game. First half, we have Wright State at -1. So I like it. You know, if you're one of those skittish people, man, you get it at -130. But -1, -110 at Caesars, that sounds like a winner to me. Another game that I'm looking at here is this San Diego game. And that game starts in 4 minutes. So if you can get on real quick, I would take San Diego first half. I'm not going to go too much into that because, like I said, the game starts in 4 minutes. First half spread is San Diego -2. I like that. You know, if you have access to get it in right now, pop it in, man. And by 3:45 or 4:45 Eastern time, you'll be sitting on some money. And let's move on to the next game that I'm liking. I got a hard lean to this Portland Pie. No, forget I said that, man. I don't use that word. Not even going to talk about it. I hate when people say lean. Oh, it pisses me off. The Bradley Braves are playing the Akron Zips. Not a game I'm interested in, but I am interested in Stony Brook. They're getting 26.5 for the game against West Virginia. West Virginia is a tough place to play, but like I said, no students makes it a little bit easier for Stony Brook. You know, if Stony Brook was going into Morgantown and that place is packed with students, I'd say they probably score like 4 points in the first half. But you know, with this game being during this time, you know, holidays or whatever, you're not going to get that raucous crowd that you get down in Morgantown, and you're giving up. I got it at 28.5 full game. I'm sorry, not 28.5 full game. I got it. Give me a second, man. My shit just went blank. I got it at 16.5. So I'm getting 16.5. Give me Stony Brook in this situation. You can get it right now at Caesars at 15.5. And I think that I think we get a cover there. You know, this Stony Brook team, they were straight garbage to start the year, but they were dealing with a lot of injuries. Or, you know, they have players back now. They're getting ready for conference play. They gave us a cover the other day. They ended up getting blown the fuck out. But you know, I like them in this situation. I wouldn't bet a lot of money on it. This is just something that I threw into you know, just threw in there. Just because I believe that they can cover the spread. So it's nothing that I'm high on. It's just something that if you're a DGen like I get to be like I turn into at times, this is a play you want to jump in. Anthony Teece was at a barbershop getting that fresh cut. Who, you or me? I haven't had a haircut in a few weeks. Gilbert Garcia just came out of work and tuned in right away. I need some winners. My man, you know, Gilberto, I had a great winner for you, man. But it just cashed. So, and it was right up your alley. First half SMU, first half Iona over 67.5. They scored 76. So, Wright State, man, that's probably one of my favorites as far as the first half goes. Let me pull my list up of the teams that I took today. Portland State, another one we just talked about. It kicks off. It starts in 1 minute. I also like this Southern Miss UNLV first half under 70.5. Let me take a closer look at this. I put this in, but for some reason it's not popping up in my head. It was one of those 5 in the morning plays, so Let me pull it up here, and we can dig into it a little bit. UNLV. I also like BYU first half today too. All right, UNLV Southern Miss. You have Southern Miss, Golden Eagles heading to the Thomas and Mack Center in Vegas to take on UNLV Running Rebels. This UNLV team, it's one of these teams that's kind of an enigma, man. They can put up a bunch of points, but when I think of UNLV, I think of an under team, and they've got a good defense. You've got two really good defenses in this game, and two good offenses. That's the crazy thing about this is that in Southern Miss, you have a 16th ranked offensive rated team in the country versus a 95th offensive rated team in UNLV. So you have two good offenses. It's just going to be a matter of the defenses, and the defenses are better than the offenses. You have a 12th rated defense in Southern Mississippi. They're 86.8 defensive rated, 12th in the country, where you have UNLV at 88.4, which is good for 19th in the country. And if you're giving me this number at where was this? What was this number that I got this at? I got it at 70.5. So let's see where this number settled at, and hopefully it's still at a number that I feel comfortable giving this out for you. So this is right up your alley, Gilberto. This is your spot right here, bro. This is why I don't like not having the banners up, man. I can just go click and have everything ready to go. All right, so your first half total on this is 66. Whoa, I'm sorry, 68.5. So I lost 2 points in that, but I still like it. I still think it's a little closer than I would like it, but it's still a number that I think can go under. It's just a matter of both these teams coming out to set the tone defensively, which I think we're going to get here. If not the first half total, the full game definitely at 145. That's probably the better value. So either or, I would like, and I think you guys should jump on that. I think it's one of the plays that I'm rated high on. So, all right, let's move on. Anybody have anything else to say here? Y'all good? Does that play sound good for you, Gilberto? And my guy Tory Coker, man, haven't seen him since the WNBA season. He sent me a link. If any of you watch my WNBA show, you know who Tory Coker is. He sent me a message today, and hopefully he's watching, or he will be watching. He wants a 3-team parlay. He's dropping $800, trying to get his lady a car, and he's going to propose to her. So congrats to my guy Tory Coker, man. That is what's up. What's up, Corday? So that's where we're at with that. So we're going to try and put together a 3-teamer for my guy Tory. I was hoping he'd be in here, but I know that he works at this time, but I'm sure he will check out the replay. And I just wanted to give him a shout out. All right, next game up on the board for us that I have here. I've got my plays all mixed up over here. Is BYU. So far, just to recap what we've gone over here so far, I gave you San Diego first half -2, which is going on now. Stony Brook first half. What was that? Plus, I don't know, plus 16 or something like that. Something around there. And Wright State first half -0.5. Well, -1 for everybody that's going to put it in now. And the first half under, I got 70.5 for UNLV Southern Miss. It's at 68.5. I still endorse it, but in all honesty, I'm liking that full game total under 145.5 even better. But to be honest with you, if I'm going to play that full game, but I would also play that first half too. I think both of them hit. Both of them hit for us tonight. So I just got lost here. All right. What else is new, right? I gotta figure out what I just did with my picks. I just clicked off the page. All right, so the next game we're talking about is BYU. BYU is taking on, and you have to excuse me because I'm trying to pull these lines up on the fly because I don't have the banners because I got in here late and I didn't send Boss my plays for him to put them in. So, and there's a couple other games that I want to talk about super quick once we get done this one here. So BYU is taking on Weber State, and the first half line in this is at 7 now. I got it at 6.5 last night, and let me pull my notes up for this game. BYU. All right, so this game is in it's in Provo, Utah. So we're in Mormon country there. But like I said, no student section. But this BYU team is a good team against I don't want to say a shitty Weber State team because every time I say that, they end up covering first half and then getting blown out. And this might be one of those situations, man, that, if BYU is starting to struggle out, struggling coming out or whatever, I just don't see Weber State pulling away from them at all, man. And I just can't see it, man. But it happens, and this will be a spot where you pull the trigger full game live, because BYU will be a double digit. We'll have a double digit win tonight, and offensively, Weber State is probably down towards the bottom of the country. Versus a defensive rated team who's in the top 100, like 117, 115. So you have a decent defensive team, but you have no defense, so to speak, of in Weber State. There's really not too much to say about this. It's a play I really like. For my guy, Tori Coker, there's your parlay right there if you want it, man. It's BYU first half, Wright State first half, and the under. I would go full game, just or first half in that UNLV Southern Miss. Like I said, I think they both hit, but that's your decision to make. I'm just giving you the 3 plays that you asked me to give you. All right, so there's the play we have on that, and then I think that pretty much covers everything that I've got on the table so far. So I'll run it back to you guys. I had Cornell minus first half minus 2.5 early. That was an easy casher. Iona SMU first half over 67.5. That was an easy casher. San Diego first half -2. That game's going on. Let's take a look at that game and see where we're at, because I always like to see where my money's at. So San Diego. Oh, Jackson State, another one, man, that I put in last night. And this isn't a good Jackson State team, but they've been starting games out well, and they did again today against Stephen F. Austin. So I mean, they just barely covered the spread, but they covered it for me, so I'm happy. And San Diego's up 8-7, so I expect them to pull away a little bit against CS Northridge here. But there's plenty of time left in this first half, and like I said, I got that at 2, but there's still 16 minutes left. So I'm going through this card here because there's a couple other games that kind of interested me, and y'all can maybe give me your thoughts on it. And the St. Peter's Maryland game kind of nah. But Queens University against FDU, jump all over that shit, man. Queens is going to win that shit first half full game. No doubt in my mind. I don't know why I didn't put that in already. Kind of mad at myself. The only thing I could think of is the line wasn't out yet. So let's take a look at that game. Let's take a look at that a little closer. Queens University. First half versus Farley Dickinson. First half line is 3.5. You got Queens minus 3.5. I like it. put me in for it. I'm going to play that one. So that's one that I'm going to add into my card tonight. And let's go down and look at these other ones here. And here's one that's live, and I didn't give you guys because it had already started. Was Utah Tech minus 13 against Lindenwood. Um, I don't even know what the score of that game is, and you're probably like, "Who the hell's Lindenwood?" Exactly, who the hell's Lindenwood? Yeah, that game hit 52-24. So that was an easy casher, man. And I wish that I should have posted my plays today, man, because I could have gave you guys 4-0 today so far in these first halves. I'm kind of pissed. That's what happens though when I don't post it, man. They sweep out. But there's a couple people that got DMs, that DM me, and they got the plays. So, all right, so let's keep going here. Like I said, the add-on was Queens. I'm looking at this Louisville, North Carolina State game, but I don't want any parts of it. It's too many points for North Carolina State. This could be a spot where Louisville steps up like they did last week for us. Now, will that happen? Probably not. But, I ended up cashing Louisville live and Louisville first half in that game. And if y'all remember correctly, I forget who was talking about it, but that was against Western Kentucky last Wednesday, and that was a beautiful thing, man. That was just like that was an early Christmas gift, in all honesty. So Marist Riders, a game that I could have interest in, but I don't have any money on. And a team that I like to bet on, and if my guy Fernie's in the chat, it's his alma mater, and he knows this, is UTSA. I like to bet them first half. Not so much in this situation though. If they're at home against North Texas, if this was where if they had student backing behind them, and you're going to give me 7.5 points, yeah, I would take UTSA in this spot. But their basketball team is straight garbage. But they're a team that wins me money. I'm good at picking their spots where they'll cover that first half. Illinois, Missouri. This is going to be a good one, man. It's nothing that I have any money on, but you've got a Missouri team who a lot of people think are Fugazi. They're sitting at 10-1. But who they played, they play Kansas, they get blown the hell out, and now they're playing Big East, a Big Ten game in Illinois. So this could be a spot where Illinois rolls, man. And let me take a look at this line because I might be interested in taking Illinois first half. But Illinois has been they haven't been hot. They haven't been on fire by any means lately. So it was kind of a game that I skipped by. But the more I'm looking at this, the more I'm thinking maybe I should just drop a couple dollars on Illinois. You're going to give them to me cheap at 3.5 minus 3.5 first half. I think this might be a spot where I take them in a $50 parlay. Just to throw it down, $25 parlay, 3 teams, $25 pays you like 170 or something like that. Next up, we have just going through some games here. I think Kansas first half, Kansas against Harvard. I think that this is a game that Kansas should roll. They're 12-point favorites. Line's a little on the high side, but it's definitely a number they can handle against a Harvard team that hasn't played competition like Kansas all year. So. Let's see what else. I think that's about it, guys. I don't really have anything else going on. So we'll run down what I'm on right now, and we'll get out of here. All right, I got a small amount on Stony Brook first half minus 16.5. Plus 16.5. I've got no, that's not right. 16.5 seems way too high. Where am I getting that number from? I'm sorry, plus 14.5. Sorry about that. Next game I've got is Wright State. First half, minus a half. That game's at -1 right now. Next game up. I'll tell you what, man. I'm looking at this Western Kentucky game, and I'm really thinking South Carolina could be the play on this one, but it's nothing I'm going to give out officially. Queens University against Farley Dickinson, first half minus 3.5. I think it was. Yes, 3.5. I'm gonna be putting that one in. It's not on my card yet. I don't have a ticket for it, but it will be. And um, scrolling down the list here, I like that Butler first half that Boss was talking about. He's on the full game. I like the first half. That's gonna jump. That's gonna make it to my card. And um, BYU first half minus 6.5. I think that's good money as well. And the under first half Southern Miss UNLV 68.5 and full game 145.5. And I think that's about it. I don't think I think we have just about everything. So let me run down my plays once again without any interruptions, so you guys are solid on what I got going on here. Where do you post my plays? I post them on Twitter, but I haven't been posting them too often, Terrell. But um, I guess I really should start posting them daily again. I don't know why. I do here and there, but if you follow me on Twitter, Terrell, you can definitely DM me, man. I get a lot of DMs, but I will definitely get back with you. Corday, my bad, dude. I want to fade Creighton. What's your thoughts? Yeah, dude, Butler. Butler first half's my thoughts on that. I definitely think you get a good number there, and you're getting plus money. I think Butler could even be winning the game at the half. I didn't even see what the line was on that game. I know Boss talked about it, so let's take a look at what he's got on here. All right, so Butler's getting 8.5, so they're probably getting 4.5 in the first half. Yeah, that's a number I like. What's my Twitter? My Twitter's at Parlay Teece. I don't know why it's not up there. It should be underneath me, but I'll type it in the chat for you just so you know. And I'll definitely start, trying to put my plays in, getting them in. But the problem is when I put my plays, I take my plays at like 5, 6 in the morning when the lines come out. So, and then I come up with this spot where there's too many. I don't have enough character space, so it gets kind of hard, and I'm trying to crunch it in and everything like that. So there's times where I just don't feel like dealing with it, man, because I'm ready to get some sleep so I can get ready to come on and do the show for you guys, the next day, but or later that day. So all right, let's run down these plays real quick for you one last time, and I'll get you guys out of here. So right now I'm on Stony Brook first half plus 14.5. Wright State. First half minus a half. That's at -1 right now. Southern Miss UNLV first half under 70.5. That's at 68.5. Also, I'm going to be jumping in on the full game at 145.5. And Portland State first half -4.5. BYU first half -6.5. I'm jumping in on that Butler and Queens University first half. Butler first half, Queens University first half. And that's going to round out my card for the day. So I appreciate y'all coming in. I apologize. I was a little bit late today. Right on, Terrell. Thank you, man. Please do me a favor. Post a comment, whatever after the video's done. Just to give Boss something to read, because he likes to come back and read comments. Actually, it's not Boss, it's me. I like to read them. But I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you again. And I don't know if we'll do a show tomorrow. Let me take a look. We got 2, 4, 5 games. Really nothing of any significance. If there's any plays that I'm going to be on, I will post them most definitely for you guys. There's only one game that I'm seeing that I might be interested in betting, maybe 2. So we'll see how that happens. Although this Grambling State Wisconsin game looks like something I can jump into. I've been playing a lot of with Grambling State games lately. So anyway, once again, I appreciate you all. And if I don't see you tomorrow, I will see you on let me see here. Sunday, Christmas Day, you have DePaul Creighton. Wow. But I'll see you on Monday, well, maybe not even Monday the 27th. There's only 6 games there. So we'll say Tuesday the 28th. I'll see you guys on Tuesday the 28th. I really appreciate everybody coming out and watching me, taking their time to jump in, and let's cash some tickets, man. Please bet responsibly. If I don't see you, please have a safe and good Christmas to you and your family. And let's cash some tickets tonight and give us some extra holiday cash. And I will see you on the 28th of December. And we are out. I guess we're led by